Hello YouTube, Casey9CUK here. Thanks for tuning in the video. I really appreciate it. Couple things here. Number one, exciting news. We're giving away a free radio at the end of this video. So make sure you watch the video all the way to the end. Like and subscribe the video and follow the instructions to be entered for a chance to win a free radio at the end of this video. You have to watch the whole video. Number two, kind of a real quick disclaimer. I did receive this evaluation radio from Cobra. I have a friend there that works there, and we were talking on the ham radio, and he said, hey, he's telling me about this new radio they're coming out with. It's not released yet. It hasn't been FCC approved. It is now, of course. And he said, would you like a copy just to check out? All I ask is just give me your feedback, what you think. He did not pay me. Cobra did not pay me to do this video. They didn't ask me to do a video at all. They just asked for, handwritten feedback. So I decided to do the video because I thought my subscribers would find it interesting. So just wanted to put that out there. I know there's a lot of sponsored channels out there. We are not sponsored, so we really appreciate your support. And if you can't financially support the channel, we completely understand. Just go ahead and like and subscribe the video. That helps out a whole lot. Hitting that notification bell lets YouTube know, that I have content that you're going to be interested in. Also, if you want to promote your own ham radio group or business or something that's related to something with the channel, send me a hat. I'll wear it in one of the videos. I'll talk about it. You don't have to pay me. I'm glad to help. This is a WingNuts hat. The group is WingNuts7230.com. WingNuts7230.com. They're a 24/7, 40-meter rag chew group. It's open to everybody. I'm a wingnut. I'm a member. You can get more information at WingNuts7230.com. WingNuts7230.com. I'll put a link down in the description if I remember. So anyway, enjoy the video. Make sure you stay to the end and get yourself a free radio. Oh yeah, one more thing. This was an evaluation copy of this radio. This is not a retail copy of this radio. It's a test, basically a beta radio, if you will. There's a couple things in the video I note that I, had a little bit of an issue with the meter and some other things. So keep that in mind. The retail version, I'm sure, does not have that issue. This was a demo radio, a beta radio. So please keep that in mind when you're watching this video. Don't be hypercritical of it. Cobra did not pay me to say anything. I can say whatever I want in this video. And yeah, so enjoy. This was sent to me by Cobra for evaluation. When this video is being filmed, this has not yet been approved for FCC. This has not been approved by the FCC yet. So I will not be putting the video up until it is approved by the FCC. This was sent to me for evaluation. I have not seen this yet. I'm going to open this with you live, and I'm going to see it with you for the first time and give you my first time impressions. We'll put it on a service monitor. We'll do some tests. Of course, I'll stop the video in between those things. So let's go ahead and, I normally don't do unboxing videos. This is just because this is a brand new radio. And this is a beta production. I'm the only one that has it in the wild. It was sent to me. It was very kind of Cobra to do that. I'm going to open it up here, and you're going to see it for the first time just like me. I think that covers everything. I don't even know what it is yet. I know it's a two-way radio. I'm assuming it's 11 meter. So let's go ahead and check it out. And I'm fighting a nasty head cold here, so bear with me. All right. Okay, looks like kind of a standard box here. Let's go ahead and slide this out. All right, let's see what we got in here. Yep, definitely a radio. All right, we got a microphone here. A pretty standard Cobra microphone. Looks similar to their more modern microphones. 4-pin. Looks like we got the standard mic clip power cord. Standard CB power cord. I'm kind of curious what this is. All right. Standard mobile mount. All right. Like I said, this is not on the market yet. So cute. It's about the same size. Okay, it's got some model numbers on there. Yep. So this was done the 12th of August, 2022. So this is for evaluation. Here we go. Standard back, antenna connector, power cord. Looks like a PA speaker, an external speaker. Pretty standard stuff. Let's flip it around. Nice finish. Got that, whatever you want to call that, like a crinkle finish. Big speaker. Pretty big speaker there. That's nice. So let's see what this rascal is. Cobra 29 LTD Classic. Okay. Looks like a standard Cobra 29 LTD. Nice looking radio. Kind of a legendary radio. Been around forever. So what's special about... Oh, look at FM. Alright, so this rascal has FM. Oh, okay. Very cool. Oh, I love that they kept it like a classic look. I know there's a lot of new a lot of Cobra 29s out now that have like the fancy screen, and I like the classic look. This looks like you took a radio out of the 70s and it's brand new in the package. I like the fact that it's got the classic analog meter. I love the analog meter. Classic 4-pin. We got volume squelch. Dynamic. Looks like none of these else do anything. Alright, so we got Dynamic RF gain. Oh, I liked it as RF gain. Delta tune. SWR cal. Your signal meter, your SWR calibration, your noise blinkers, CBPA, bright and dim, emergency channel 9, or oh, looks like it's got the, is that the, I don't think it's a weather. It might be, though. Like I said, I just saw this for the first time, and it's got a push button there. And I'm assuming from the markings here, it's going to go from AM to FM. All right, let's get it hooked up to the service monitor. And hopefully, you know what we'll do before then? We'll go ahead and open it up inside and take a quick look inside here. All the controls feel nice and solid. A lot of switches all feel really nice and solid. Encoder feels nice and solid. Button feels good. All right, cool. I'm going to pause the video. I'll go ahead and open it up. I'm not going to make you guys wait for that. So let's open this up. Oh, wow. I was not expecting to see this. This is kind of cool. I was not expecting to see this technology in here. It's, you know, through hole component. I wasn't expecting to see this. I was expecting this to all be surface mount. Got a lot of newer radios, like a Uniden 980 SSB. So, real quick look inside it. Nothing really fancy to see. Nothing significant. Single transistor output. I'm assuming this is all just, but you do have your adjustments in there. Looks like, well, yep. You've got your standard little pots for adjustment in there. Looks like a 5.5 watt speaker, 8 ohm, nice speaker. Put this back on. All right, I'm gonna pause the video and go ahead and get it on the service monitor here and do a couple quick readings. Okay, we're back, and I've got the microphone hooked up. This is, like I said, the more modern looking. I've seen these on other Cobra radios. The CA73, it says on the back of it. But it feels good in the hand. Pretty lightweight, actually. It's a lot lighter than I thought it would be. 4-pin, probably standard wiring. And we've got it hooked up to the service monitor and power supply now. I'm going to give you a quick glance up at the service monitor here. I'm not going to be able to have them both in the screen, but I think you guys can trust me to give you the accurate information. There's no trickery here. But up there... Actually, let me grab the tripod here, see if I can. So there's our IFR 1200, all calibrated. We're on channel 19, sitting there receiving, and we're in frequency error mode, and got the power meter mode on, so take some power measurements and some frequency measurements. So let's go ahead and turn it on. We're at 13.8 volts on the power supply. Oh, that is a classic looking. That's fantastic. RF gain all the way up. So channel 19 and channel 9 and normal. Okay, that's what NOR. Okay, that makes more sense. Or in CB, there's bright and dim. Pretty standard stuff. Go to channel 19. Hear that? That's with the volume all the way up. That's really impressive how quiet that is. Wow. That A&L and noise blanker are really effective. Now granted, we've just got hooked it up to a surface monitor, not an antenna. We're going to hook it up to an antenna here shortly. I'm really intrigued by that. That's very quiet. I'm really impressed with that. Wow. Alright, let's turn the volume way down. Press this and go into FM mode. Okay, it puts a little dot in the corner of the channel selector. Means you're in FM. Okay, yeah, a lot more noise on FM, of course. Check the squelch here. Okay, I love that the squelch is very sensitive. Okay. Okay, and the A&L and noise blinker also work on FM. Alright, let's go ahead and do a couple quick tests. I'm going to key up on FM. Take a look at the service monitor. Oh, 4 watts exactly. Not a big surprise there. And the frequency is dead on. 0.02 kilohertz of an error, which means it's right on frequency. Right on frequency. And 4 watts exactly. Okay. Very cool. Let's go ahead and switch service monitor over to FM receive. Now let's see if you can hear something here. Testing. Okay, turn that up a little bit so you guys can hear that. Testing. Cobra 29 LTD Classic FM on the service monitor. Testing. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. Sounds good. Sounds really good. FM, now legal on CB radio. How about that? Let's turn it back to channel 19. And let's do a little AM check here. Okay, testing. There we go. Cobra 29 LTD Classic and AM. Well, it sounds really good. Nice and crisp and clear. Good modulation. Looks good on the scope. Yep, looks really good on the scope. And the frequency is right on the money. And, yep, 4 watts. Not a big surprise. Awesome! This thing's pretty cool. I'm really impressed. I like the fact that it's a classic look. It's got the new FM just with the click of a button. You're in FM. It sounds good. The receiver seems to be okay. Let's go ahead and we're going to send a signal to it from the signal generator and see how sensitive it is. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to generate. We'll throw a tone in there. Okay, turn the volume down on the service generator so you don't hear it. A little too much. Oh, wow. Very nice, and what I'm doing here is I'm just adjusting the signal generator down. So that would be, yeah, very low signal going into it. So receiver sensitivity is pretty good. Looks like the meter might be a little off on it, but that's, like I said, this is pre-production. This is not a retail radio. So we have to take that stuff into account. Delta tune works. So let's go ahead and see if we can crank this all the way up. Okay, let's go ahead and turn that off for a second. Slap it over to FM. Wow. FM's even more sensitive. Pretty cool. Okay, so it's working good. Go ahead and turn this off. All right. Well, it receives good. Transmits good. Sounds good. Let's go see how it is on the air. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video. I'm going to actually mount the radio temporarily on the other side of my repair shop here. Okay, we're back. We got it mounted here underneath the desk. I put a little bit of tape around it just to kind of protect it so I don't scratch it up. Hooked up to power supply. It's hooked up to a 5/8 wave ground plane antenna, which is tuned for 10 meters, by the way. So it's hard to work around the camera here. I'm not going to transmit because this radio hasn't been approved by the FCC yet. So, see if I can zoom in a little bit here. But now that we have it on antenna, of course, we're hearing a lot more static. But I was very surprised how quiet it was. I just have it finger tight there, so it's going to wobble around a little bit. This is channel 19. It sounds like band conditions are good because it sounds like the band is open. I just heard a lot of noise. But that's not the radio, it's just how it is. A lot of noise everywhere. Kind of going through the frequencies here. That sounds like some sideband activity, which you can't hear, of course. And I am an AM. So there's 6. There's probably 5,000 people out here. Yeah, always like. Oh, channel 9. That's not good. Don't like to hear that kind of traffic on channel 9. Anyway, I figured we'd just kind of tune around here a little bit. I said when this video is posted, it will have FCC approval. I told them I wouldn't post the video until there was FCC approval for the radio. We're on bright. We can go to dim. That's kind of nice. Controls are all pretty standard. It is nice having that RF gain. Turn that noise down. But really noisy here. And it's not the radio, it's just the conditions. So I did check it with another radio and I was kind of surprised how noisy it was. Of course, these guys are always coming in good because they're, well, you know why. But it works good. Maybe we can do another video. Since I'm not going to post this until the FCC approves it, with all that noise. Now what I like to do is I'll turn the RF gain way down and turn the volume up. So now it's all quiet.
Hey, credit card, worldwide machete. Hey, credit card, worldwide machete on the west side. Break.
So there we go. It's working good. Okay, so what do I think of the new Cobra radio? Well, the new 29 LTD Classic dual mode AM/FM mobile seems like a nice little 40-channel CB radio. It doesn't pretend to be something it isn't. It has the classic design, and I think it's neat. Looks like an old 70s, Cobra, but has modern features like FM. What I didn't like about it, I don't like the fact that when you hit this button to go to FM, the only indicator you have is that the radio is in FM is that little dot that shows up. I found myself in the mobile using it and forgetting I was in FM. And then I would hear signals that obviously sounded very strange because they were on AM and I was on FM monitoring. And I'd forget, and I had to, click this button to go back to the dot. So I'd like to see Cobra integrate maybe something in the future where when you go into FM, that light flashes maybe, or maybe the color of the channel display changes to a different color, or maybe the background color of the S meter, or maybe both, something like that. Obviously, I think they want to keep the kind of classic aesthetics the same. So other than that, I really don't have a lot of complaints. It worked rather well. Receive sensitivity was good. What I didn't show in the video, because the video unfortunately got corrupt, was I did have this in the car for about 2 weeks. I did have it plugged in through the cigarette lighter and a magnum mount antenna on the roof of my car. And, I mounted a lot of conversations. It sounded good. I did some quick on-air tests. Later, once this radio was approved by the FCC, I didn't want to transmit it at first because it wasn't, but I was contacted by my Cobra representative, and he said, it's approved by the FCC, you can put the video out. And at that point, then I did transmit. I had one person that I did find that could go over to FM with me. We went on channel 18 over to FM. He said it sounded great. He was really happy with it, and he sounded really good also. FM, of course, sounds really, really great. It also sounded good on AM. It's a stock AM, FM, 40-channel CB radio, and that's what it is, and it does it well. Is the reason why this radio has been, so popular for so many years. Yeah, so that's about it. Hope you liked the video. Please take the time to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for a special announcement. Okay, the moment you've all been waiting for. What are we giving away? We are giving away a brand new Cobra 29 LTD Classic Dual Mode AM/FM CB radio. You will be getting one just like the one featured in the video, except this will be a brand new in the package, actual retail version. Comes in this nice box. I'll make sure that I ship it out to you and get in contact with you if you are the winner. And how you win, you have to do all these steps. If you skip any of these steps, you are not eligible to win. Little bit of disclaimer, obviously if you work for Cobra, you're not eligible for this drawing. And obviously if you're associated with the KC9CUK YouTube channel, you're not eligible either. How you win is you must subscribe to this YouTube channel. So you must be a subscriber. You must also share this video and like this video. And you must also make a comment down below here in the bottom of this video. You have to comment and you have to tell us what you're going to do with this radio. Maybe make a comment on what you think of CB radios now having FM, or maybe tell us a story about how you've used CB radio, whether it's in your professional life, maybe you're an off-road enthusiast and you have one in your Jeep or off-road vehicle, but you must comment. And then what we're going to do in probably around 30 days, not maybe 30 days exactly to when this video's launched, but somewhere around 30 days, we're going to announce the winner. We're going to get the winner by just using a random number generator. And if you happen to be that number comment, just as an example, if the number is 5 and you're the 5th person to make a comment on the video, you win this radio and we'll get this radio out to you. Thank you very much for your support. There's more videos coming. We've been working on the channel a lot. We do have a lot of other videos that have been filmed, but need to, be, finalized. And there's some footage we've lost that was in the late end of summer. And of course, because of snow and everything else, we weren't able to finish the videos. So we will be wrapping those up and getting those posted right now. So if you want a brand new 29 LTD Classic AM/FM CB, go ahead and subscribe once again, share the video, like the video, and make a comment down below, and I'll announce the winner in roughly about a month. Thanks a lot.